I think this is going to be a new record. Only 5 minutes away from home. 3 minutes earlier. I am getting better. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm just jogging as part of my daily exercise. If you need assistance... I assume you don't want help. Is that right? Because I have to get going.
Liam Catterson and Bella Mc-Caty in The Catterson Chronicles. Series 1, Episode 4, The Tirouxes. Written by Liam Catterson. You know where I want to go? I've always had this idea of travelling back to 1994 for some reason. The fort just makes me so excited, and smelling the air would... Oh, I've seen pictures and my goodness!
Don't mind me asking, but are you sure this has nothing to relate to the fact that I was born in 1994?
You were?
I must have mentioned it several times. I was born September 1st, 1994.
Oh, right. Well, no, it has nothing to do with your date of birth, but travelling back to that year is just something I've been wanting to try. So, I say we go back, but for your sake we could, I don't know, travel back to Durham 1994, a period before you were born?
You know, that would actually be interesting. I was not around in the majority of 1994, and I think travelling back to a point before the birth would be interesting, just to see what life was like.
Durham 1994?
Durham 1994. My mother did tell me she lived there since the 80s.
Your wish is my command.
Liam, this isn't Durham.
I'm sure it is. I did set the coordinates to Durham 1994 in the UK. It should be an easy enough pattern to follow.
Well, unless Durham itself got redecorated in the span of several months, I doubt this is the right location.
So the Orbis brought me somewhere else. What does that newspaper say?
June 15th, 1994. Chesterfield Newsbeat. You brought me to Chesterfield.
I didn't even know there was a place called Chesterfield, to be honest. There must be something going on.
Third victim missing in a week. You're right. Something is going on.
What was that? Let me read. Last night, Mr. Jennings, the husband of missing Melissa Jennings, expressed his grief. She's never been missing and always ran during the night as part of her exercise. So whatever has happened, this isn't the first time. She joins the two other missing members, Tommy Allen, 23, and Mark Rowland, 29.
Should we investigate?
The Orbis brought us here for a reason. Now, I doubt it brought us here just to solve a crime that surely the police could handle. Something bigger is going on in Chesterfield, and we're going to take a look. Come along, Sarah. Ah, Rowland Garages. That will most likely have something to do with Mark Rowland. Hello? Anyone there? I'm looking for information about Mark Rowland.
Yeah, and who are you? If you've kidnapped him...
We haven't kidnapped anyone. We've just arrived here. My name is Sarah Penelope, and this is Liam Catterson. We're trying to figure out why these people are going missing. We believe this isn't any ordinary missing report.
You're going to find my son?
Mark is your son? I'm so sorry. We're going to try and find out where he is. When did he go missing?
5 days ago. He was finishing a late night shift here, and I prepared a meal for him. Never came home at all, and I tried ringing his workstation. There was no answer, so I assumed he was on his way. That was until I waited an hour, and there was no sign.
Did you guys have a falling out or anything?
No. In fact, we're this kind of father-son relationship, where we get along all the time. I can't remember the last time we argued.
So we can cross off falling outs.
I'm sure you've been keeping up to date with Melissa Jennings and Tommy Allen?
Melissa has been kidnapped too. Jesus, I'm good friends with Peter. I didn't even know.
It's okay. Because we're gonna get back Mark, Tommy, Melissa, and anyone else who's involved. Now we need to find this Peter and get more details.
He lives up the road from me. I'll take you.
Peter Jennings?
Are you here about my wife?
Yeah, I'm Liam Catterson and this is Sarah Penelope. I've spoken to Steve. Your wife was not the first in the past week, was she?
No. Tommy Allen and Mark Rowland. They have also been kidnapped this week.
Just a question of interest. Were you able to witness any of the disappearances?
If I did, maybe I would have prevented my dear from going.
Hey, it's okay. I know it's hard, but I promise every member will be returned. We have no other questions. We're going to be here throughout until we bring back those kidnapped.
Could you allow me to be alone for a bit?
Of course. Like I said, I'm so sorry, and she will return. I promise you. I have no idea how we're going to solve this. It seems like all we're getting is that people are missing this week. I have an idea, but it may be a time waster.
We need a good plan. So, what do you suggest?
How could you not tell me?
Was that Steve?
Did Mark return?
Let's find out. What's going on?
This person saw something connected to the disappearance of my son.
Do you think this could be the reason to all 3 disappearances? What is your name?
I am Jasmine Temple.
We're looking into this matter. What did you see?
Well, there was this person who moved weirdly towards Melissa. It ran at a faster pace than the average person. All of a sudden, it leaped at Melissa and took her back the way it came. I tried to follow it, but it was gone by the time I chased it. She kept screaming.
This may be the strongest link to the disappearances. Leon, we have to do something about this.
Okay, I have an idea. We're going to see if we can catch this thing that is taking these people and trying to get a rough idea on why it's doing it for.
Isn't that a bit of revenge?
In a way, but we have to try and catch ourselves the cause of these kidnappings if we're to find out where these hostages are. So, I know I used you for bait last time, but because you did it so well, Sarah, I'm going to have to ask you to do it again.
One of these days, you're going to get me killed using me as a bait.
Don't worry about it, because it will catch you, but as soon as it does, I'll trap them, and then they'll be detained. We'll lock them in the cellar in the castle, and then the question shall roll out.
I trust you on this one.
See? That's the spirit. Now, let the plan begin. Now you should be fine, but I am ready behind one of the gravestones. Jasmine has a stun stick on standby behind another grave. Make some noise.
I don't need to. I can hear something rustling through the grass. Liam?
Okay, I have the night vision goggles on. Yes, I have a sighting. I'm coming, Sarah. Jasmine, now!
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's just out cold. It's like a lizard creature. I'm sure I've seen this creature before. Jasmine, take away this creature and put it in the castle basement. Make sure the hands are secure and just in case, allocate extra amounts of security in the room. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little startled. With these abductions happening, I was a little scared that the plan would screw up, but I am good to go.
Excellent. I'll allow you all to go to sleep. Meet me inside the castle in the morning. The creature should be awake by then, but I'll have my eyes peeled in case it tries something suspicious.
It is still here.
Well, I did say I'd keep deep focus on the creature. It barely moved all night, acknowledging its own fate. And I'm gonna get some answers. Hello. My name is Liam Catterson. I believe your species have been a bit eager for kidnapping lately.
They deserve it.
Do I call you Green Lizard Thing, or is there a name?
My name is Sheydal. I am part of the species known as the Tirouxes.
So you're the Tirouxes! I thought I knew your appearance somewhere. I will admit, I never expected 1994 to be the year you rose. Someone appointed me to be discussing the chance to rise in 2020 or somewhere around then.
We want our land back.
What do you mean by their land?
The Tirouxes were the previous occupants of planet Earth before you humans evolved. They moved underground when the planet became limited with resources and so put themselves in hibernation, ready to rise when the Earth was reformed in its materials.
And we have risen now in our attempt to take back our homeland.
I thought I've made it clear that until a deal could be sorted out that your kind were not to return to the surface for a long time. Yes, you were the original hosts of planet Earth, but humanity has evolved. One thing I do not get, though, is Melissa Jennings, Tommy Allen and Mark Rowland. Why did you kidnap them?
Experimentation.
Why?
The reason won't be exposed so you can stop them. We're going to experiment on your friends and then they'll be dead.
What you're doing is wrong. Yes, humans have taken over your planet, but that isn't their fault. And besides, I'm sure given the right condition, you and humanity can coexist.
We are not going to be placed second behind the worthless human race. We are a better species than they are, and they are just vermin that deserve a painful death.
No. They are nowhere close to vermin. You've just emotionally affected families for no reason.
And
they didn't harm you in the first place. You just came up here and started abducting people. What is the point?
You would feel the same if your species were overtaken by a lesser species.
Well, my species of non-Orcelians managed to cope well, but that's because my species weren't idiots about coexisting members.
We are not idiots. Your humankind would die if it wasn't for us.
Yeah, I'm sure that might be the case, but I'm sure you guys will not survive without the help of humanity either.
They have done nothing to help.
I'm going to take you back where you came from, and then I'm going to be discussing this with your leader, because there is no way in hell that you could be the ultimate leader. You're impure. Your eyes struggle to show confidence. I know a leader when I see one. You're just a rogue, and I'm going to keep you restrained.
And what about my brothers and sisters? Ah, now you realize that now there are more, your chances of success have slimmed.
No, I didn't expect many more stupid Tirouxes to be for this travesty. Tell your people to revert their plans and continue hibernation. Sheydal, I am not a man to kid with! Tell them!
Oh, what? You're going to kill me? Start a war between these two factions?
No. I will make contact with your kind the hard way. An easy way for me, but I'm sure you and your siblings would not like my way of handling the situation. Oh, how convenient. You're right, the surface is in the very same room. Well, time to send you back where you came from.
What do we do? Me.
Sarah, you're in charge of this situation. I want you to keep an eye out for any irregular activity, because I'm assuming that Sheydal's plan isn't solo. So just wait here and I'll inform you on any updates. Steve, Peter, I'll find them.
Thank you.
It's gonna be alright, I promise. Now, as for you, get on the plate. You know, you're like a 4-year-old, and if that means treating you like one, so be it. Though you don't like humiliation for such a fierce warrior.
I wouldn't provoke it.
It's fine. Sheydal has bigger concerns to worry about. I'll see you around, Miss Penelope. Wow, nice place you have. Now, where's the voice control panel? Okay, We can do this the easy way, where you reveal where the voice control's linked to every hub are, or I can play your game too and act like a child by annoying you with the same question over and over again until you submit.
Just go forward and you'll find what you are looking for. But don't think this is me willing to go along with your idea. I'll get you back.
Yup. Calling every Tirouxes member in hibernation. I am sorry that your sleep had to be premature for the time being, but one of your members has caused havoc on the surface of this planet to steal some people to your base. Could the leader of this fine race please approach the voice control panel and collect your child, please?
I am not a child.
You have the maturity of one.
Do you think these words you speak are funny?
Who said I was trying to be funny? If you're going to be like this to me, then you're going to know how it feels to be trapped like an immature moron like you've shown. Ah, that must be your friends waking up. But don't worry, I'll tell them that there's coffee above on the surface should they need it.
Sarah?
Hello, Jasmine. What can I do?
That guy you know, Liam. How long have you known him?
What's the concern for?
Nothing. It's just, you seem so close with him.
The thing is, Liam has been one of those only people in my life that has really cared about me. Back in my time, before I met Liam, I only had one friend, and even then, she would see me when her friends had ditched her. But she is still there for me when nobody else even contemplated an opportunity to be friends with me.
Your time?
Yeah, with time travelers. I just recently met Liam and wanted to travel with him, to have some difference in my life.
And?
Well, it has been fun. I mean, I have been captured on a few occasions and all, but apart from that, Liam has shown my life beyond planet Earth.
Sounds fun.
What's up?
You sound a lot like me. In school, I was always picked on for wearing glasses. That's why I wear contacts now. And it doesn't help the fact that my family were abusive towards me.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I think there are worse lives out there, so I try to be brave about it.
Do you wish your life would just change instantly?
Yeah, I do. I go to sleep all the time, crying and thinking about why my life can't change.
It could.
What do you mean?
I could ask Liam if there is one more space in this ship. He could change your life like he has changed mine.
Are you serious? Like, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Sarah, lights have just been flickering.
The power is dying?
But I just changed them this morning, and they've been fine until now.
Maybe Liam can identify the cause. Speaking of him, I hope he isn't in a huge trouble.
Ah, hello.
What is the meaning of this?
Sorry, I've not caught on your name. You are...
I am Malrov, the president of our people, the supreme leader of the Tirouxes race.
just the person I wanted to speak to.
Sheydal? Oh no.
You're aware of what she's done?
I'm so sorry about what happened. Sheydal will be punished.
It is not me who wants punishing. It is the humans and anyone who believes they should be up there.
Take her away.
This is unfair. I am doing what is right.
Just ignore her. She'll be locked up until the right amount of punishment is dealt with.
Like I said, I'm sorry I woke you up a tad early. It's just that she was the reason I came down here in the first place. A few people have been kidnapped, all because of her.
I'm so sorry that my children had the inconvenience to actually kidnap some innocent humans. We were actually supposed to ascend in a few decades, but because of the emergency, we're forced to emerge from the slumber.
See? I did imagine that. But now is not the time to be happy about being right again. There is an army of Tirouxes militia threatening to rise above the surface and kill all the humans in an effort to reclaim their land back with no intentions of peace. I'm just concerned so far my friend is on watch above and I don't want her to be captured. Again.
She won't. I'm positive your friend has knowledge to capture my people without harming it. I do want to inform every single member of the planet Earth, especially the families who are worried.
Do you know where the victims are? Melissa, Tommy and Mark?
I can take a wild guess, which, if you follow me, I can lead you towards them. To be careful, I am a bit slow with the recent awakening.
It's fine. I'm just a bit apologetic that I had to wake you up from a peaceful nap.
No, I'm thankful. Without you alerting the entire base, who knows what levels those renegades would go to, so they could get what they wanted. So I'm thankful for disturbing us, just as long as we can get some peace after this ordeal is done.
By the end of today, you'll return to your place of rest, I promise. I'm not going to let Sheydal become successful in their tyranny.
Thank you, Lynch. You're a good man.
An honor. Sarah, how's the situation going up there?
Everything seems fine for the moment, but I am not sure if you're going to call me crazy or whatever, but the lighting in the room has dimmed down a bit.
Tirouxes have the capacity to drain electric, so their plates can transport them, so I assume some are coming up. Sarah, for the love of God, be careful and take them out without murdering them. Stun them and then lock them up, and once you've dealt with them, only you come down. I'll be waiting. I have the leader with me right now.
You're not in trouble, are you?
No, it just turns out that the Tirouxes are a forgiven race, but once I just went nuts and then decided to approve a chance of tyranny, so it's all good for the most part, but like I said, a portion of the Tirox race just woke up from the wrong side of bed this morning. But report back if you're under serious danger, and get inside the orbis if you do.
Liam, I've logged into the diagram of our place, and I found all the hostages. They are hibernated, probably down to Sheydal wanting to experiment on them, but we're good to go.
Then let's go and get them.
So Liam says that there are more Tirouxes coming up the surface. He didn't say how many, but this is the best chance to get something to defend yourself the best way possible.
Which to me means killing them without mercy.
Peter, Liam gave me a clear instruction to fight them off without killing them. You're not going to kill anyone.
I am not letting those freaks ruin my life any further. They will pay for kidnapping my wife.
Peter, I am sure your wife is fine. Liam didn't sound grim on the comms. You just have to accept my words.
And how would you know? What are you, 20?
Excuse me. I'm only 19 myself.
Let's just simmer down, shall we? Yes, I know that the situation is awful for me, you, and the Allen family. In fact, they are so distraught they do not wish to see anyone at all. But I trust Liam and Sarah that they will bring back our loved ones. I believe we should follow the advice Sarah gave us. The last thing we want is more complications, and besides, we don't know how sensitive these creatures are. They might believe murder will evoke a war. Is that what you want?
I am sorry. I just love her so much.
I am sorry, Peter. I am here for you, but you cannot allow yourself to murder these creatures. I was given an instruction and I must follow it.
Sarah, did Liam say how long they are before they reach the ground?
I am not sure. Hold on. Liam? How exactly am I supposed to predict the ETA of the arrival of the next wave?
Go inside the orbis and press the green button on my monitor. That should give you a live feed of the diagram of the area you're at. The blood of the Tirouxes is different, and I'm going to be guessing they'll be represented through a blue blinky circle. We're green, so press your finger on the blue circles and the monitor should give you a negative symbol with numbers that will be counting down to 0. That is their distance away from the landing point.
Guys, I'll be right back. Two miles from the surface. Two miles! Get ready, people!
During our slumber, we're fed information about live events, so we are not ignorant of the world when we do become awake.
That seems like a good idea. I love the legend of the Tirouxes, an intelligent race.
I heard about you and your war. All your people destroyed. I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry, Malrov. It was me who did the deed. But the fact you're being considerate for something that hurts deeply is something that I can value so much.
I am also not oblivious to what they were doing, and I want to say, you did the right choice. Heavens know what they would have eventually done if they had their own way. You only did what was best.
I still ask myself that all the time.
They're around the corner. And... there they are! Oh, Sheydal.
What was she doing?
She was trying to mutate her victims so they would become some form of hybrid. Possibly workers for her desired empire. These 3 were test subjects. We have to disconnect the wires before it's too late.
On it. They seem like they're not infected. That's good. We have nothing to worry about yet.
They should be awake anytime soon.
Wait. Where am I? It's that lizard
Hey, it's alright. This is one of the good ones who actually found you and wanted to help you out. We're here to rescue you.
What the hell?
Oh my god!
People, it's fine. The creature that captured you is of this race, but they are mainly good people. The one that captured you is just a rogue wanting her own dominance. Your families will be waiting.
Wait. Who are you? How did you find us?
Let's just say I've been looking for you for quite some time. I'm going to return you all to the surface.
Wow, I can't thank you enough.
I hate to remind you that the plates are currently occupied by other rogues groups.
Well, they could all go on my ship. I trust they wouldn't mess around. But the ship's up there. No worries. Sarah?
Liam, report!
You can tell Steve and Peter that their loved ones are safe. I've rescued them. But I also want you to come down to the surface after you're done with this group.
Can't I just take the plates once we're done with these groups?
I'd much prefer if you took the safer option. Besides, there are 3 plates, not enough for myself and these 3.
I see your point.
Thank you. Now we're going to try and sort out a certain someone.
Steve! Peter! Good news! Your wife and son are found. Safe.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. I am eternally grateful.
Whoa! I'd say the hugging for Liam.
I am just so thankful for your efforts.
One problem down, another to go.
Just before I recently spoke to Liam, I checked the ETA and they are 5 minutes from here. 2.5 I expect now. Jasmine, I want you to stunt them. Myself, Steve and Peter will catch them in the ropes and you have to act quickly. They are a struggle.
Got it.
Sarah, I hear something. Like an elevator.
It's them! They must have arrived sooner than I expected. Get ready!
Wait. What?
There's supposed to be 3 of them creatures. What gives?
Liam, the Tirouxes aren't here. The plates have arrived, but nobody is there.
No, that can't be right. Surely Sheydal wasn't calling our bluff.
No, I wasn't.
Wait a second. It's that creature.
He was the same person who kidnapped me.
How on earth did you escape, Sheydal?
Well, they don't call me a warrior for no reason. Your cells saw no security against me.
You weren't calling our bluff, so how come they're not there?
Oh, they are.
Oh no. Sarah, get everyone in the orbis now!
Liam?
That's an order! Do it now!
People, get to!
Jasmine!
No! Get in the ship, quickly!
Damn it! One has my leg.
Allow me! Come on!
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah, I am. But they killed Jasmine.
What is going on? Is Peter okay?
And my dad, he's gonna be quite worried about me.
They're fine. What was that for? They weren't going to kill your bunch!
That was just the start.
Sarah, stun them.
Don't you dare touch my siblings!
Where are your stun arrows?
In the drawer next to the container. Before you do so, push the blue button directly next to the button with 4 horizontal markings. That should deny them entry. Once done, pull a lever and then come down here.
That's enough!
I can still provide some common sense for the rest of your race. It's a very good thing that your race is known for integrity and stability, and I'll admit that humanity has their versions of you, slaughtering just to get their own way, whereas there will be some that don't agree with your hostility. You can be better than this!
Hey, Tirouxes! Come and get me!
They're calling at A.
They are trying to get in. Tough luck.
They weren't much of a fight.
That's because they wanted to maul us so bad that they didn't consider turning back away from the inevitable danger. I assume we take them back underground. Help me out, please, gentlemen. Guys, take the bodies outside here. Thanks. We're back in the ship. Assume this is going to be a sticky situation.
No problem.
Oh, and just stay seated until we get back. Liam will get cranky if you go wandering off or touch his stuff.
Where is the honour in what you're doing? Do you think the children of the Tirouxes are going to look up to you as some kind of hero?
If they have to die, so be it.
You're disgraceful.
Liam!
Sarah! Are the others...
They were inside. I thought it would be best for them to stay inside away from the commotion.
Good thinking.
What was that move for? Killing Jasmine? She was only 19.
There will be many more casualties once those converted to my regime ascend to the surface. Your friend's death was nothing accidental. Be lucky to be alive.
And what do your peers think? Do they see your actions as something that would be the norm? You need to wake up and see what damage you're doing.
Those who don't value my steps will also perish, like the rest of humanity.
Is this what you want? 2 wars against humanity and your people?
Only those who reject us.
It doesn't even have to be this way. You're giving your own species a name of terror, and that is not going to help the chances of surviving alongside humanity.
Sheydal, you need to listen. The reason why we haven't appeared above the surface is not because of the humans. As time progresses, so does life on other planets. Humanity is actually help building resources we can survive upon, and in return will help them beat illnesses they fear.
I always imagined you as a spineless leader who gave too much sympathy for the humans. What happened with not being beneath them?
Once explained, the humans will understand. Yes, some will have the urge to feel uncomfortable, but think of it like this. Humanity and Tirouxes coexisting. You have the advantage of anything. You get to live above the surface and help out the lessers. And if room becomes a problem, you can always live underground, whereas humanity, well, they can't have that option.
But that is the root cause of why I forbid sharing this planet with human scum. Why should we have to submit our places in Earth so humanity can laugh at us?
Like Liam said, you're at the high ground. Besides, there are loads of places in the world where you can live. The Amazon rainforest, the deserts of Egypt, Australia, locations on this planet that humanity cannot tolerate. Your group is economical too. You would be the more revered species to humans.
Why say that about yourself? Are you disgusted about your species?
Quite frankly, yes. Your face would be a bit of fresh air, but the way you are going seems to be showing me that I am eating my own words.
Sheydal! You need to appreciate what humanity has not only achieved, but what they've also done for you. But now is not the time to consider uprising to the world. Resources and technology is limited. Which is why I was going to pop here and discuss a possible rise to the surface in the year 2020, 26 years from now. I can still help you and anyone else who is for your vision.
Enough! Your words cannot convince me to change my mind. We're going to take back our home. Like you said, Liam, some humans won't be able to handle our existence. And like you said yourself, Sarah, humanity goes to war with itself. So how long before they turn on us?
Sheydal.
No, Malrov. You may be our leader, but that can quickly become revoked if you defy me. Join my side in the invasion of the humans and retake our land.
I'm sorry, Sheydal, but I'm siding with the Orselian and his people on this one. You cannot possibly expect to survive with the limited amount of resources on offer. This is what me, Liam, and Sarah have been trying to explain, but you are too ignorant to understand.
Fine.
Oh my god!
Why? Why the hell did you do that for?
It is either us or humanity, Liam. You put humanity alongside the Tirouxes, then we become living targets.
I promise you, it won't!
I can't assure that promise from someone who killed his own people for peace. Attention, all Tirouxes members. We are rising to the surface to take our land back. Extermination of the humans will commence.
Liam, what do we do?
I want you and those kidnapped to get back to the Orbis on my command.
Any last words?
I've done my best to reason with you, and obviously that's not going to work. You have killed a few innocent people today. You and your tribe of savages. And just like the human race at times, there are those factions of the Tirouxes that shouldn't be allowed to breed. And you are certainly one of them. I hope that when you die, you begin to think of those you ruined eternally as a price for your downfall. I don't want to do this, but only those foolish enough will suffer.
What are you doing?
I've assigned the automatic hibernation gas to activate, meaning that all your Tirouxes militia have a choice to be choked to death or to retreat to their chambers until 2020, where I will discuss these plans with someone wiser than you.
You will pay for this. I will kill off the last Orselian alive.
I'd be more focused on the gas. Your choice, poisoned or safety, you have a couple of minutes at best.
My Tirouxes army, where are you going? Come back and aid me. We will wipe out the human race.
I'm sorry it did not work out, but they are choosing the sensible option. Now it's time for you to do the same.
Kill him! Come back and kill him!
Keep moving, Sarah. We're nearly at the ship. She's struggling to stand now.
Won't the gas kill us?
So long as we avoid the gas, which we're doing a pretty good job in, considering I was the one that activated it.
Everyone step inside there.
Isn't it a little small?
Just get in quickly. Sheydal is struggling, but she won't stop firing until her final breath.
Are you coming in?
In a moment.
Liam! Don't leave me to die.
Let's go. You know, like the human race, there will always be some bad Tirouxes. They really are a nice race, and I usually visit them. It's just a shame that one of their members nearly sparked a war against your kind.
So what happens to her now?
The gas will kill her. All the other Tirouxes were intelligent enough to follow the plan on going back into their chambers to hibernate whilst they had the chance. All I'm saying is, her own fault.
You did warn her.
I did, but some people never listen. But never mind about that, let's drop you guys off.
Melissa, please never leave alone again. I was scared something had happened to you.
I am not going anywhere, you angel. Liam, Thank you for rescuing me. I owe you my life.
Oh, you owe me nothing. Just live your life and make it a good one.
I will do. I want you to take this. It was a bracelet I made in school to show how grateful I am of someone. You saved my life, Liam. Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm so touched. Nobody's ever given me a gift in return of rescuing them. Thank you.
You do this all the time, don't you?
I couldn't imagine my life without the need to save the universe.
Well, I wish you all the best in your future. Thank you so much. Now you. Time to make you feel loved.
I'm safe now. And that's all that matters.
You're right, son. We have a business to continue. Liam, thank you ever so much for saving my son. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't. Like I said to the Jennings, have a good life. You're gonna do your father proud. I know it.
I appreciate it so much. Where will you be going now?
Just around and about, helping the universe become a step closer to happiness. I told you I'd get him back, Steve.
I trusted you to do the right thing. Thank you, Liam.
And Tommy, you'd want to see your family?
I'm not sure. Me and my family had a falling out the other night. I doubt they even noticed.
They did. They were informed and they missed you. It's best if you make amends with your family. They'll want to see you.
I guess you're right. If they were concerned, it shows they care, right? I suppose visiting them wouldn't kill.
No matter what they did or what you did, they'll always love you. It's natural for a parent to care. Now go. And let them know that you're safe.
I will do. Thank you.
Well then, our work here is done.
I guess we can say that all well that ends well today. At least I never got captured this time.
Sorry, is that my fault?
No, just I felt more secure today than usual, is what I am saying, because I was never on the risk of being converted into some creature of death.
True. On to the next one then.
Actually, I would like you to drop me off home.
Oh, right.
Not like that. I mean, I spent God knows how long with you, and I'd like to see my family, just to check up on them.
You nearly gave me a little scare. Anyways, next destination, Durham, Earth, 2016.
Stupid technology. One day I'll live somewhere when the ball is in my court. Who the hell is that? Show yourself.
Hello, Thomas Devin.
Who the hell are you, and how do you know who I am?
Let's just say you won the grand prize for being the right man for a task that you can benefit from hugely.
Get out of my sight before I ring security.
That won't be necessary. They've been, indisposed. Now I'm going to take you somewhere far away.
Wait, where am I? Take me back home.
Not until you do a little for me. You're going to do something that may take a long time to achieve, but trust me, you and your family will always find some protection and wealth should you achieve this goal. But you are not coming back home until you've done one thing. You will kill Liam Catterson.
I am returning home.
This is your new home. Don't make me kill you like I have done with the others. Good. Now that I have your attention, I want you to do something with your genius abilities to do something for me.
You promise to return me home?
There is this piece of technology that can open a rift between this world and the world you came from. In stole this technology, then you need to charge it. To do that, you can either kill a bunch of humans to get there, which takes longer time. If you really want to get home quickly, then you will kill Liam Catterson, and I advise you to do that for me. So, do we have a deal?
Yeah.
In the Tirouxes, Liam Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Sarah Penelope was played by Mc-Caty. Sheydal was played by Mathilde Davies. Malrov was played by Max Lynch. Jasmine Temple was played by Devin and Anthony. Steve Rowland was played by Dan Jones. Peter Jennings was played by Samuel Wright. Melissa Jennings was played by Tracey Dean. Mark Rowland was played by George Elerick. Tommy Allen was played by Martin Arkless. And Thomas Devlin was played by Josh Hill. This story was written by Liam Catterson. Next time on the Catterson Chronicles, change the human race forever. Computer, who is Thomas Devlin?
If you do not stay out of my way, there will be trouble.
The guy does seem to be a bit of a hassle to negotiate with.
My son is missing.
20 names merge like a scan.
There was a man who sent me here for a purpose.
There is more to this than what I'm reading.
I just have this feeling as if I shouldn't even be allowed to travel with you.
You can assume whatever, but you'll never know the truth.
You are not going to harm him!
I will fight off every chance you have to kill me!
Thank you for using the common future.
Episode broadcast the 27th of August.